Another hot topic this election year, of course, healthcare. Already, to avoid paying their employees' insurance, Olive Garden and Red Lobster restaurants are cutting hours from full-time to part-time for some of its employees. They aren't alone. The owner of Westgate Resorts, which has locations here in the Valley, is threatening to fire workers if President Obama wins a second term. They say they're trying to cut costs under the so-called Obamacare, so we sent ABC 15's Angie Holdsworth out on this one to find out what this is all about. Angie, what did you find?
Well, it seems like some of this would be all premature, considering in a lot of ways we really don't know the specifics of how each individual business or all the businesses as a whole would be impacted by this plan. Now, what we do know about the Obamacare is that in 2014, employers with more than 50 employees would be required to provide full-time health coverage to their employees. Now, they could then face penalties of $2,000 to $3,000 if they failed to do that, and that would be for every employee that they have over 30. Now, I did speak to an expert at W.P. Carey's School of Business about the potential impact.
I don't think an employer can predict that, okay, if this goes in, you know, I'm just going to collapse my business. I can't afford to run my business. What we can predict is a general trend overall, that overall it's going to hurt employment, because when the costs of labor go up, employers will hire fewer workers. Healthcare costs have been rising, and so they'll continue to rise. And how much of it is escalated by the Affordable Care Act and its mandates, and how much is just the trends in healthcare overall, is going to be a really difficult thing to determine.
Now, as far as the really small employers, like those with employees under 25, they may actually be able to see a benefit because they can get a federal subsidy that could help them provide health insurance when before they couldn't.
Yeah, I get the smaller businesses. What about these people, though, that work for Red Lobster and Olive Garden? These are big places, and they suddenly just don't have benefits?
Yeah, you know, at this point, it's kind of basically as it has been. It's kind of up to them to figure out what they're going to do about their health insurance. Now, as far as once Obamacare takes effect, they would have some more access to some health care, because the states would be mandated to develop a program to help individuals get health care. So it would be an access thing there for those individuals, but potentially the cost then for some of the businesses, Katie.
Yeah, and I know that there's a website that we've linked to ours so that we can check out all of the facts and fictions on this and help us understand everything better. We've also seen some people selling the insurance at places like Costco and things like that. So clearly it's a changing time here.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Angie, for letting us